Hi, my name is Julia Lynn, and I'm currently a senior at Plano Senior High School. Within District 5810 Interact, I am the District Interact Governor.
Hello, and my name is Zain. I'm a current student at UT Dallas, and I am the former Interact District Governor.
First, we started off this year strong with a virtual leadership summit. Now, virtual has always been very difficult. Even though we've started the quarantine since March, it's still very difficult to adapt to, but we were still able to pull off an amazing leadership summit. First, we did a huge service project, and this was a shoe drive. And basically what we did was we collected shoes from all across the district, all across North Texas, not just within Interact, but just communities in general. And with those shoes, we were able to donate them to developing countries for micro enterprises to help, develop their own profit and make a living for themselves. Any money that was generated from this project was reinvested into a North Texas low-income community. And I think that what was really amazing about this project was that we hit 3 different aspects of help. We helped internationally, which is kind of crazy to do, especially in this virtual environment where we're supposed to be socially distanced. We also helped in the community, and we even got people to help themselves. A lot of people have a lot of shoes in their closets, and I'm sure that they've started to pile up, but we did help them personally as well. So I think that this really was a really amazing project that anybody could do, because no one had to spend any money unless they wanted to buy new shoes. But we had over 300 participants, which was really crazy. And I think what was really great about this was the fact that distance was no longer an issue. Everybody could come, and you could come on Zoom and have discussions with people that you've never seen before, never met before. And I think it was a really, really great place of civil discourse. We had some wonderful conversations about what leadership means to people, the different styles of leadership, and important leaders that they see in the world and they hope to perhaps follow in the future. And what was also really great was that we got to connect with different people. There was a few mistakes in there, but what was really great was that people were able to take a joke and make light of it. We had a lot of fun discussing leadership topics, but we also were able to talk about Interact service projects, not just from the district as a whole, such as that shoe project, but we also talked about, for example, like Capel or Plano Senior or Plano West, what projects they were doing. And it was really cool and inspiring to start tossing out all of these different service project ideas that everybody could do.
Throughout the year, we did several projects, but ultimately my favorite one was Feed My Starving Children. Accomplishing this service project was very meaningful to me.
We made cute little goodie bags for our local elementary school to give to their kids. These goodie bags were filled with erasers, candies, and some pencils. This was just given to them to raise their spirits and for them to feel loved.
After joining the summit today, I saw there's a lot of good that's happening by the district, by the students, and by Interact itself and Rotary, and I definitely want to be part of that.
Hopefully I'm going to learn new things, new leadership skills, and get to interact with everybody, build new relationships, and hopefully do service projects where I'll be up to for it anytime.
Last year, we did a service project at the local animal shelter, and it meant a lot to me because it was my school's first ever Interact service project.
This year, I'm looking forward to growing my leadership skills and also helping my community through this very difficult time.
We did a Spread the Love service project. There we had students write down what they liked or loved on a sticky note, and then we put it up all on the wall.
One of our first projects is the shoe drive that we're doing right now, and it's meaningful to me because there's a lot of people across the world and even in Dallas here who don't have access to good footwear, and good footwear is actually really important.
But one project that I did prior to being in high school, even in 8th grade, was I did a private fundraiser through a very small business that I used to run, selling golf balls out of my backyard.
The shoe drive, a service project where we donated shoes to benefit underprivileged areas in the Dallas area.
One service project that I really liked was called Friday Night Friends, and it's where parents can drop off their special needs children and have a night to themselves and a little bit of a break.
Hi, I'm Lily Vega with Waxahachie Global High School's Interact Club, and one meaningful service project to me is Trick or Treat So Kids Can Eat, where we go around on Halloween Day collecting food to give to Waxahachie Care.
We are supposed to revive a community garden at an elementary school.
Right now, currently, we are working on the shoe drive, and This service project is really meaningful to us because it helps us, the community, and internationally.
We spent a lot of time recording videos for the Leadership Summit, and this was a lot of time invested, but I think that it was really great because we had some good quality videos. Our speakers were all able to plan out what they were going to say and really focus on what they wanted the youth to get out of. We had Rotarians speak, we also had Rotaractors speak and former Interactors, lots of alumni there. And I think that this was really important for engagement because people could see former Interactors or current Rotarians, how they had gone through their Rotary journey and how this could apply easily to current Interactors. So I think that being able to see that tangible growth was really amazing and that people were able to take away some amazing skills that they can apply to their own lives and their own leadership. Now for the second semester, once 2021 hit, we started off strong with a food drive. And this lasted for about 3 months, and this was especially important given Snowmageddon that hit us in February. And we were able to help people, especially those who are not only affected by COVID, but were struggling food-wise because of the snowstorm. And we were able to donate a lot of non-perishable goods to the Salvation Army, and this was yet again another success given the unusual virtual environment that we have today. This year has been really challenging virtually, but I think that going forward we can take a lot of what we learned today and apply it in the future, even if we do end up going back into a physical format. With this new virtual model, I think that District 5810 and other districts all across the world can be more connected, and with media, this can be a great way for us to really stay engaged and create a more connected Interact community.
I loved just being able to take ownership of what we're doing. I think just having the ability to make decisions by yourself and be able to take on challenges, take on failures, and just grow and learn and build up your leadership abilities was just a huge plus for me. And then Interact was just kind of that natural stepping stone into Rotary. I think being able to work with all of the Rotarians around the district and have their support really helped me be able to make that transition and that next step into Rotary. The Leadership Summit was really awesome. We had the largest in-person event we've had as a district, and we were able to engage over 500 Interactors in learning more about leadership and participating in service and really getting involved and engaged in happenings in the district. Having Rotary leaders from all the way from the district governor all the way to Bill Dendy and some of the other district leadership being able to support us throughout our journey and Interact was super helpful because we were able just to have that Rotary backbone and that support and be able to build on from that. And so we were really given a whole bunch of freedom to be able to take Interact in the direction we wanted to. And Bill was super supportive when it came to college as well. He wrote my letter of recommendation and was always just getting involved and showcasing some of the accomplishments that I had to everyone. And I think just having this overall support for where we are now and where we're going into the future, not just in Interact, but overall, was just really inspiring to me because it just showed that he cared about the person, not just the Interact aspect of things. We were planning on partnering with Orant Charities for an international service project supporting girls' education in Malawi, Africa. We had some of the plans set up, but unfortunately, COVID kind of threw a wrench in things. However, we had plans to send Interactors internationally through support from Rotary as well as Interactors family, and then we'd be able to support girls' education, do things like work in some of the medical facilities, support some of the wells, and just be able to be on the ground and do some of the good work that Rotarians have been doing in Malawi for a long time now. Yeah, so we definitely had the plans in the works, and I think one of the good things that we did, although we weren't able to go to Malawi, we did raise awareness about all of our engagement and some of the importance of supporting girls' education there. We did have a kind of mini leadership retreat at Dave & Buster's where we kind of highlighted the importance of setting goals for the future of Interact, and we had some just really important one-on-one engagements. And so, each Rotary Club had unique opportunities, whether that be a specific scholarship, whether that be a four-way speech contest opportunity. And so there were a lot of just opportunities to gain monetary scholarships for college. And that was just really helpful, knowing I had that network of people that were willing to support me in my journey going forward. I think Interact really set the scale, not just for my leadership in Rotary, but leadership in all aspects of my life. I think being able to build and not only just learn about but experience the idea of servant leadership has been really empowering to me. I think I've gained a whole bunch of tools, an entirely new toolbox to be able to lead in unique ways and be able to take initiative and then also step back when appropriate. I loved just the holistic development of leadership that I had. I want to personally thank Bill Dundee for being such an amazing advisor and supporting me, not just in my Interact ventures, but also now in Rotary. Bill has been consistent throughout my entire Interact journey and has always been there to just support me and empower me, and in many ways just pass the reins over to me.
I want to thank him for also being someone who I can always look to, write me scholarship recommendations and college recommendations as well. Next, I would like to thank the RILA community. I know it's been kind of weird this year doing RILA online, as it is now called RILEAD, but I thought it was a really amazing program. The people who planned it did a fantastic job. I felt really connected in a time of disconnection. And I really appreciate the community that we created, and I hope that everybody is still very excited and is together for a class of 2021. And then finally, I want to thank every single Interactor, Rotaractor, and Rotarian. Rotary could not be possible without any of you guys. We literally make up the entire community, and it's just amazing to see the camaraderie and everybody being so willing to be kind to each other and help each other, especially in this time of disease.
I love just being able to have the support, not just in Interact, but holistically, being able to have someone that you can lean on and to be able to have someone that you can trust for not just Interact, but overall life challenges, discussions on school, life, family, all of that kind of support made it Interact so much more of a holistic experience for me. And so it really built me not just in particular leadership skills, but overall as a person. And so I really appreciated that as well. Well, Julia, I had such an amazing experience in Interact, and it was just so wonderful to also see what you did, and so I'm so excited to just continue my involvement in Rotary.
And thank you so much for always being there for the past 2 years, and it's so amazing to see how much you've grown and how you will continue to grow. Again, thank you everyone for always being there to support. This has been a wonderful year, and I hope that there will be lots of success in the future. Bye!